Hey guys, I just want to kind of update you all on what's going on. I had actually already recorded this on my phone, but phones are very temperamental when it comes to uploading things onto YouTube, especially when you don't have an Android phone. It would be helpful if I did, and I wish I did now. But oh well, I love them, it just won't all the same. Windows, get an actual YouTube app thing, please. Please. That's all I'm going to say on that matter. But I just want to update you all as to what's really going on lately. The reason why I haven't really posted at all in the past 2-3 weeks. The reason is I actually already had a video made. For a lot of you guys that are my friends, you'd have known I had a video ready, made, and stuff. It just won't, my editor won't export it. Did make it on my original editor and it wouldn't let me see anything, so I tried a new one and then export it. So until such time where I can get my editor working, that video is on hiatus. But it will be on my channel, I promise. It will get there. It will get there. If I have to use someone else's editor, if I have to destroy millions of aliens in the galaxy, it will be here on my channel for everyone to see. All of the YouTube internet world. Because it's not just a video for me. It's not just for my blog. It's not just for my blog or for my channel. It's also for my friend Claire and her flatmate, or current flatmate Neil, because they were in the video and Claire was the voiceover in the background. Neil was actually in it. And so I want to do it for them just as much as for me, because they deserve the credit for what they've done. They deserve to be known, named and shamed for the video. If you want, the video was about making a cake in a mug to save the whole baking a cake thing, because no one has time to make a cake these days. No one in the world has time to make a cake these days, unless you don't do anything with your life. But hey, that's a choice you make, and I'm not going to judge. And I wish I had more time like you guys. There's also been some things with uni. If you are a university child in Scotland, you know that university is ending. The first year at uni, whatever year at uni you're at, is at a close. Unless you're doing three semesters. But, most of the universities is closing time. And so with that comes assessments, last minute, make sure you pass first year stuff. And that can cause a lot of pressure and a lot of stress, and that's another reason why there's been no videos. Even just an improv one like this one, that's why there's not been any, because just being stressed to the max, like crazy stress, like running back and forth, doing 2 different revision things at once, and yeah, having 2 assessments in 2 days back to back. Not pretty, but I know people that have 2 assessments in 1 day. Good thing is I don't have exams though, so I guess I can count myself lucky in that part. Especially when, one arm's gone. I can be grateful to not have to worry about exams. My voice is going again. Oh, voice is going again, so I'm sorry guys, you're going to see me drinking. That's better. Voice is back-ish. Don't know what's going on with my voice lately. Ever since I had a sore throat, it's been on and off. But I'm hoping to get back to normal soon. I'm hoping, because everything's suffering. Can't really do much vlogging or music stuff like I'd like to, because when your voice is kind of going, it's hard. But back to talking about stress and stuff. I've had a lot of it, and it's kind of shown lately. I showed yesterday when I had my first assessment of the 2. I've got one in 2 hours time. But I stress myself out to the max, and I don't want to, broadcast about my personal issues in life, because you guys don't need to know that. But I stress myself out to the max, and I suffered, and I will suffer the consequences for it. Sometimes you can't help it. sometimes you can't help if during an exam or assessment you're ill, or you feel like you're going to be ill, or something's happening, because like that's out of your control. You can't tell your body, don't get ill because you're stressed, or don't don't panic, because you're going to panic. It happens. Like, there's so much pressure and so much piling on top of you that you just sometimes you need to explode. And sometimes this is more than just exam pressure. Sometimes you have other things going on in the background of your life. Like, you have all the dramas of stuff going on, or you can have family issues or whatever, and it just piles on top of you. And it's okay if it does. There's no law saying it can't, because we're human, and it's allowed to pile up and to get in your face and just scream at you. And it's all about how you deal with it. Some people deal with it better than others. Some people don't show what's going on, don't show any stress, don't show any bother. And a lot of people do. A lot of people are running around or getting frantic. They post on Twitter, they go, oh my god, I'm stressing, like I did. But at the same time, I hid it as well, so nobody really could tell, other than the people who I came to about it. And for those people, I thank you. Because you guys must have went through so much trying to calm me down. And especially my boyfriend and my friend Mitch, because they did a lot. Like crazily a lot. Like, telling me to calm down, telling things are okay, like helping me decide what's going to happen if I didn't get into secondary uni, and like what would happen in the future, like tell me everything was okay, that everything would be okay, and help me tell like family and stuff what was going on, and just help me try and calm down and breathe, and I want to thank Claire, because me and Claire have been going, stressing, been going on broad stressing and stuff, but then, we've been trying to find time to de-stress, and that time has been good. Yes, it's been a lot of cinema trips. I can't even count how many pictures, well, movies, I want to say, I've been to see. It's been a lot lately, because it's the only way we can think of de-stressing. Because if you go outside, it's sunny, it's glorious outside, but, there's not really many pretty places in Aberdeen. I mean, there is, but there's walking, and right now we just want to de-stress. And so we got the cinema, we've got plenty of cinema vouchers. These cinema vouchers, you get save on 50 and stuff. We have a lot of them. So we go, and just to de-stress, then we go home to study. That's how it is. And, and the good thing is, after today, we don't have to worry about that for 3 to 4 months. It's glorious. That is if we decide to go to secondary uni, of course. That's all nuts. But after today, it's freedom. And for you guys who have still got exams and you've still got all this, soon enough, it'll all be over and you can breathe. And even then, if you're in high school and you're having exams and you're worried about uni, don't be worried. I remember my 6-year exams, when it came to getting into uni, and I thought I had crushed it. I thought I took my English exam and I had to get English. I just had to get it. And I remember walking out my English exam in tears. Like, literally, I'm not going to lie, I was crying my eyes out, because I had thought I had stuffed up uni. And turns out I hadn't. You've never done as bad as you think you have done. Unless, of course, you're, like, there's no unless, of course, because you've never done as bad as you think you've done. There's always people who believe that they've done really badly. And you haven't done all that bad as you think you've done. Like, I've had junior systems where I think I've completely failed. And I haven't. I've marginally failed, or I've passed it, and it's shocked me. But you've never done as bad as you think you have done. And I was told that yesterday by one of my longest friends in the world. And that helped me breathe a little yesterday. I mean, as much as I know that the last time I did yesterday I failed because I walked out and not even finishing all these questions, and we had the marking scheme given to us, and I knew the marks, and I knew that there wasn't even enough to even get 25% on the marks and stuff. it helped me out because then I knew that at least I had done something. You know, that I could have not went to the assessment yesterday. It could have been worse. You know, and I tried and I failed, and it's okay. And that's what's important. No matter what happens in life, it's okay. Because there's always a chance for a second chance. Like, if you want, you can go to college and take your hours all over again. Or you can go to college and do a HND and then go to uni and spend the next 2 years in uni. You can do that. You don't have to go to uni if you're stressing about going to uni straight away. You don't have to worry about that. And there's no laws saying that you have to decide right now what you want in your life. Go and take a gap year if you are completely unsure. And I'm probably just rambling a lot, and I don't even know if this will make sense, and I'm sorry if it doesn't, again. But this is what I do. I ramble a lot, and, you know, if you find something from it, you know, at least say so. If you don't, tell me, because then I can probably try and do less improv stuff. Obviously, video diaries are going to be improv, but I can make them less improv, you know, like in the middle, kind of thing. But, yeah, when it comes to exams and stuff, don't worry, it's not as bad as you think it's going to be. They're never as bad as you think they're going to be. You know, you just have to go in there with a clear head and breathe a lot, okay? And then, obviously, this was really meant to be an update video, and it turned out to be what to do if you're stressing video and stuff. But that's an update on what's been going on. I feel like you guys should know what's going on as to why I don't do things a lot, or why I haven't done things lately. Because, you know, you guys are followers, lovers, whatever you want to call yourselves. That's what you guys are. And for those who've already watched my other 2 videos, and all my videos I've done, thank you. It's meant a lot, you know, to wake up in the morning and see another few views here and a few views there, comment here and there. It has meant a lot. And, you know, maybe one day you'll get an actual proper entertaining vlog. Again, an entertaining one, something that's not just me sitting in my flat room, you know, talking about useless nonsense. Maybe that's what you'll get. But for now, I've got to go. Got to just finish revising and get to uni and stuff. But, you know, if you need me, let me know. And if you have any questions as well, like anything you want to ask or anything at all, just comment, or I'll put links to my sites around the place, and you can ask me questions. You know, I quite like to do an ask and question answers, but that might be later on, like real later on in the future thing. But, you know, if you've got anything you want to ask, any suggestions as to what I should do with my video diary vlog thing, any suggestions whatsoever, comment below or speak to me. You know, because we're all psychic these days. Just talk to me. I'm not. Right? Right? But yeah, so I really should go. But, you know, it's never as bad as it seems for all you guys. I know it's exam period for a lot of people. So don't stress out, okay? I'll be okay. It'll be fine. Let's walk at the park. I think, you know, I say that, but I know how stressful it is. Okay, I'm sorry. If that seemed like I was a cocky person. I'm not. Because I know how I've been in your shoes. I know it's horrible. But, yeah. Goodbye, guys. Love ya.